So, do you got anything for the opening, Jared?
No, I do not. Do you have anything for the opening?
No, I don't.
Well,
hey, welcome back to Screen Time TV, a podcast where we discuss the latest streaming shows. We also talk a little bit about other things we've been watching and the game show Based or Waste.
that's right.
But first, Jared, I thought we were going to be collecting like rocks and stuff. That's what it said on the paper.
Definitely not. It's not what happens.
So my name is Josh, and this is my co-host, Jared.
See that, Josh? I'm going there. When you miss me or you want to talk, just look straight up. I'll always be there. So be good because I'll be watching.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I'm going to stop you right there because I don't care.
Yeah, fair enough.
So if you didn't already know, those are quotes from Alien Earth episode 5.
Yes.
Season 1, which we will discuss a little bit more in depth later on this episode. But before we do that, let's get into what we've been watching.
Okay.
So, Jared, what have you been watching?
I have a few things. Do we want to just start with Peacemaker?
Sure.
Since
Sure.
I mean, I do want to talk about this show every week,
Okay.
as long as you are caught up.
I am caught up.
Okay, all right. So, this is on HBO. This is episode 3.
Yep.
I mean, I really love the show, but what'd you think of this episode?
This episode was good.
A lot of, mainly almost all alternate,
It's been a lot of time.
Or,
alternate.
whatever they are
Yeah.
calling it. I don't know what they are calling
So
it. Anything yet.
I heard this on a different podcast. It was not originally for
Okay.
me. But, and it was the guy that does like the notes. He wasn't even the guy that mentioned it. But
Okay.
in that alternate universe, there's only white people.
I did notice that. And I was curious if, that has to play into it. So maybe his dad is not actually the blue dragon, but white dragon again or something.
I don't know.
Huh.
But and then the guy that's on the podcast, he went back to confirm and watched.
Okay.
And to like be like not even in the background.
Oh, the background. Okay.
Nobody.
Interesting.
And because then they also even makes the Kim Kardashian reference, and no one knows who that is.
Right. Yeah.
So interesting.
Yeah. That has to play into it.
It's got to be
There's
intentional.
they wouldn't do that otherwise.
It's got to be intentional.
Especially not in 2025. Okay. Yeah.
Which would also make sense why his dad maybe is, a hero and not.
Right, but they're like what did they call themselves? It's like them 3.
Yeah.
Or like a team.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe they are not so good.
I don't know. Just but celebrated in that universe.
Right.
I don't know. I thought it was a fun episode. It's like just some crazy action when he has to kill everybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
Different creative ways.
Yeah.
Like how I forget his name, but the Joel
Oh, that's the biggest thing I was gonna ask you about because
what's his last name? Kinnaman?
Kinnaman, yeah.
Kinnaman, the
He's Rick
actor.
Flag.
Yeah, Rick Flag. That's his name. Where he's such a
Rick Flag Jr.
dork loser. Cut it in this.
It is awesome how different he is in this universe. But the cold open of the episode even was really cool because that's like the lead into the Suicide Squad, which was really interesting to see. That's what I was saying. You got to watch that movie because like that, this whole episode hits a lot harder if you know all that happened in Corto Maltese. Yeah,
Okay.
Very interesting.
Well, I'll watch it here in a few weeks.
Yeah, that's true. We will cover it. If anyone listening doesn't listen to our movie podcast, we just started covering James Gunn.
But that'll be 2 weeks after this.
Yeah. But okay, so we will be starting soon. So yeah, we will get to that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you want to talk or anything else about Peacemaker? Or
did you have anything else to talk about Peacemaker?
No,
but
I still love the show.
Well, I think we talked Michael Rooker coming in as like an eagle killer.
Yeah. It is going to be interesting to have someone specifically focus on Eagly, like an Eagly nemesis. Yeah.
See, but it's going to be some kind of showdown here in the next episode because they kind of leave it right at the point of him coming back into the current universe, whatever you want to call it. And then they're showing up to take his house down or whatever.
Yes, reading close now. We'll have 2 more episodes, and then I'm just so excited to see what is going to happen. Since we were saying that's going to be the big shift, apparently.
Yeah.
Then setting up the last 3 or the final 3. So.
Yep. We'll see. Peacemaker, though. It's fun. It's good.
Yeah.
Check it out. HBO Max.
What else you got?
I got a couple things.
Okay.
Wednesday, season 2, part 2. Watched 2 episodes of that. So I don't know. It's kind of one of those things where it's kind of because you had to wait a month or whatever in 6 weeks, whatever it was. We'll say the second episode in this part 2 is fun because they do a body switch with her roommate.
Oh, okay.
And it's always fun when actors do that, because you get to see, and Jenna Ortega killing it as playing as the other, and like is hilarious. And also,
she's an amazing actress anyway.
Yeah. She, like the other actress, doing an okay job trying to be Wednesday, mannerisms wise. But yeah, Jenna Ortega kills it. Like she's just really always you get to see the talent. It's like in Severance where they're going to play 2 different people constantly and to be able to have that subtleness and distinction there.
I'm sure actors just love when they get to do that.
I'm sure it's another extra level challenge, but
yes.
But then, when it's like anyway, that was fun. And
okay. I still in season 1 of that show. Didn't really watch much of it.
Okay. So I got a couple things here that
I wonder if we have any other.
Well, that's what I was about to ask. So did you watch any of the paper?
Yes.
Okay, I watched 2 episodes of that.
Okay, I only watched the first one.
Okay.
But yeah.
All right, so this is the new kind of spinoff from The Office.
Yeah.
And it's the same documentary crew searches for a new subject, finding a dying Midwestern newspaper in Toledo, Ohio, and its publisher's efforts to revive it using volunteer reporters.
And this is on Peacock.
Yes, it's on Peacock.
This is way better than I thought it was going to be.
Okay.
Because I thought it was going to be not good.
Yeah.
Just because everyone would compare it to The Office anyway, even though that's unfair. But so I was trying to go in like not expecting. I thought it was just going to be not that great, but it's pretty good. Even the first episode I thought was pretty strong.
Yeah, it
felt similar, but not trying to rehash the same jokes.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I feel like it's decent. I think the good thing is it was renewed for a second season already.
Nice. Okay.
I think
because that'll be when it's like really good, probably just like the original Office.
Yeah, so The Office and even Parks and Rec both.
Yep.
The season 1 was rough, not terrible, but just rough.
Yeah.
And this is like kind of in that same ballpark so far. And
we say that with all comedies.
And it's pretty common because it takes a little bit. So I think, yeah, all in all, I think it's probably worth checking out.
I do think
managing your expectations a little bit, like you said.
Yes.
And then, but then I think, if it's already reading for season 2, I think by season 2, it's probably going to be starting to get pretty good. Because it's, Greg Daniels, and it's not like he's only done this once. He's done it multiple times.
Yeah. I do think it was a good decision to change it to dropping the whole season. Because it wasn't going to be that way initially. I don't know why, but I think this is a good way to get people into it. Because I want to say Fallout was going to be similar. And although that's a little different because it's like you got to hook people in. Like this is something that people are already aware of that is connected to something that
but I still think
loves.
you'd want to, even if you were going to do a week to week release, I still would have released at least 2 or 3 episodes at first and then done week to week after.
Yeah. But I think it was good to put them all out and then just to get people into it and actually get connected to it enough to where like then they can really, or get hooked into it right away so they can really look forward to season 2, which hopefully they build on that momentum and like get it out pretty fast. The second season.
Yeah. What else you got?
I have one more thing, which I'm wondering if you also watched this yet or not.
Okay.
But I don't know. Do you have more than that? Do you have more?
I've got 2 things.
Okay. Go ahead.
So I have The Naked Gun.
Oh, yeah. I need to watch this
movie on VOD.
Yes.
I said, only one man has a particular set of skills to lead police squad and save the world. That's the
right.
This is what you expect it to be. It is ridiculously cheesy and over the top, but also I like it was fun watching it because it's been a long time. I feel like that something's even been made with this style of comedy.
True.
And it was, for me, it was fun because I liked a lot of those old comedies that were that way. Like
me too.
Like Hot Shots and the Airplane, Naked Gun, the original Naked Gun movies. So yeah, thought that was
it feels like
yes
the original. Okay, good.
Yeah.
I do. Our parents watched it. They also liked it.
Did they watch it?
Yeah, they just told me. Although our mom said there's one thing she said was overly graphic and she hated, but she said besides that she loved the movie. Which I don't know what that's referring to. I'm sure you know what it is. Something. It had to have been something very overly sexual.
I'm trying to remember because other than the thing that's in the trailer,
I don't know.
There's the thing that's in the trailer where it's like the perspective is like the guy seeing the things through like the heat vision, and he sees into the building and like everything's staged like so that. But then when you actually see what they're doing, they're not doing anything.
Right. Okay.
Like that's the only thing I remember.
I don't know.
That was extra sexual, but I don't know. Maybe there was something else that I forget.
I don't know.
Because obviously,
we're desensitized to everything. Yeah. Mom is not. That's why she was like,
she's extra sensitive.
Yeah, she is.
Not even like normal.
But still, though, like for them both, Dad and Mom, to like everything else about the movie, I was like, that's pretty good. Yeah.
She texted me. She said she was trying to watch Barb and Star take Del Mar, and I was like, "Oh, didn't you ever watch that?" And she's like, "No, I thought she had watched it." But
I thought she did too. Well, yeah, I am going to watch this.
Okay,
very soon. Yeah.
All right.
I need a lot of movies that I'm going to pre-download so I can have a good chunk of time to watch stuff.
Yeah, because that's right. Yeah, you won't be with us next week.
No, next FOD.
Next
honorary third chair will be in place of me.
Second chair.
Yeah.
Moving up. Yes, we'll have him on this podcast and the movie one as well.
So next time I'm on, I should have a lot of stuff, hopefully, to discuss.
Man, yeah, you're gonna have.
But definitely movies for sure. Like that's kind of the main thing. Some ones that I've put off and I haven't seen yet. So.
What are you gonna watch them on the plane? Your laptop?
Laptop, yeah.
Yeah.
Because The other alternative is my phone, and that's especially my phone now is very small, so I don't want to do that. So yeah, laptop.
You got good noise canceling headphones?
No, I don't have. Yeah,
you might want to then have one of your. You might want to take some one of your headphones.
Yeah, that's going to be an issue.
Your regular AirPods with the just the ambient noise, it's hard to hear.
Well, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. All right. Well, what else you got? Then?
My last thing is Task.
I did not watch this.
Oh, okay.
I forgot this came out. I have it on my list, but I forgot it came out Sunday night.
Yeah, last night.
That's why. So that's why.
Of the time of recording, last night.
Yeah, that's why I didn't watch it yet.
Okay, no spoilers. I will just say there's a lot. I see a lot of influence from the film Heat, which I love because that's one of my favorite movies. I think it's really cool that they're incorporating that into the plot in a way. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but I saw a little bit of that. And also, I was very surprised and thought this was like one of the best pilots I've seen in a long time.
Okay.
It's very, very good. Didn't know it was only, I thought this might be ongoing, but it is miniseries. So only 7 episodes. So I hope it's just drawn the whole way through, but I was, it's sick.
That's something I want to watch because,
that's on HBO.
Yeah.
But
all right, so
we'll probably talk about it.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can talk about it later. I'll watch. Well, in I guess 2 weeks because you won't be here.
Well, you can talk about it next week. Maybe Blake will watch it. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. So last thing I watched.
Yeah.
This was my homework from I think maybe 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
The woman in the house across the street from the girl in the window.
I forgot. I forgot about this. Oh man.
All right, so this is on Netflix. There's a miniseries. Came out in 2022.
Yeah.
So it's been out for 3 years.
Yeah.
When a handsome neighbor moves in across the street, Anna, who's played by Kristen Bell, a heartbroken woman from whom every day is the same, starts to see a light at the end of the tunnel. That is until she witnesses a gruesome murder. Or did she?
So what is the vibe of this show? Because we were trying to figure that out.
One is not a parody, like you were thinking it was.
But the name is...
I know. The name is...
What?
I think it's based on a book.
Okay.
So the premise is...
So it's serious?
Yeah. I mean, like, there's some, like, a little bit of goofiness in there, like, from, but, like, not in the, like, hey, I'm trying to parody other things. It's not.
That's weird. Okay.
So the premise is she lost her daughter and just hasn't been able to move on from that. And it was traumatic. And so then she's drinking all the time, wine. She's taking some kind of medication that she's not supposed to mix. And so then she's like sometimes seeing hallucinations. So they set that premise up in the first episode that she's seeing these hallucinations. And then she meets the neighbor in the first episode, and he has a little girl that kind of reminds her of her daughter, and so she kind of hits it off with him. But then in the second episode, she finds out he has a girlfriend, though, even though talking to the little girl found out that the mom had passed away. So she was like, oh, maybe this is something new because she's divorced now and, whatever.
Okay.
So, but then he has a girlfriend, blah, blah, blah. Then it turns out the girlfriend is who she witnesses getting murdered in the window. But then, like, there's no evidence, and then like all this stuff. So then she's like, did I see it or not see it? I don't know. So she starts digging in deeper because the police aren't doing anything. So, and that, goes over a couple episodes. She finds different things. And honestly, the first episode was a little weird, and because it's setting up the premise that she is hallucinating a lot. So there's a lot more of it happening there. And there's nothing else other than just meeting this neighbor and you kind of introduction to who she is. So it's kind of like, okay, that was a little weird. But then after that, like, and you start getting the plot moving forward, I guess second episode where you meet the girlfriend, then she sees her maybe get killed. And then you kind of, from there, it gets interesting because then it's like, and it really is like more like Kristen Bell doing her thing that she did way back when she was, what was that show that she was on?
Yeah.
Originally got her famous. where she was like a little detective.
Veronica Mars.
Veronica Mars, like
Yeah,
teenage detective.
okay.
So then she's just doing that thing just as an adult woman that likes to drink wine.
Okay.
So there's like a little, like, she's a little bit crazy, like, cause she's a little bit off and things. And so like there's some quirkiness there, and that's where there is sometimes humor a little bit, cause she does a lot of self monologue, cause she's just like, you know, talking to herself kind of thing. There's a lot of twists and turns that are interesting. I think overall it was actually not bad. Like I enjoyed it. And she's, you know, Kristen Bell's always great.
Oh yeah.
I think the ending was dumb. When
you watched the whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
okay.
it's like 8 episodes, and most episodes are like 30
really
minutes.
short? Okay.
Yeah. And it's miniseries.
So the ending's not
But
good.
then the ending, when you finally find out really what happened to all the stuff, and I'm like, oh, okay, that was kind of dumb. So so it's kind of a mix. Like I would say, if you like Kristen Bell, definitely watch it, because that's a lot of fun. I think if you like murder mystery type, those kind of things, I was like, watch it, because I think a lot of the twists and stuff and things are done well, and the trope of like her not trusting herself in what she sees, like they play with that here and there in some fun ways, and so that kind of, you know, she's constantly like, am I crazy or not? She doesn't know, right? But you know, sometimes though, if you're one of those people that like the ending ruins it for you, then maybe not. I don't know.
Okay.
Like if you're just like I'm okay with, I can enjoy something, and then at the end's kind of weird, and like, but the rest of it was pretty good. Doesn't bother me too much. But if you're one of those people, like if the ending matters the most, and then maybe not watch it.
Okay.
But that's The Woman in the House Across the Street from the Girl in the Window on Netflix.
I can't believe that's an actual book name. That's weird.
I just like saying the title because it's so ridiculous.
It's time for Based or Waste.
All right, welcome back to Based or Waste, the internet game show where we check and see what's trending on Rotten Tomatoes, TV shows, and movies. And I picked 10 of them. Josh is going to guess if they're good or bad, if they're based or waste. And we go off the audience score. And today we are back to TV. Everyone play along at home too, if you would like.
And let us know your results.
Yes.
You can email those, feedback@screentimepod.com.
Yes. Or just leave a comment. But this list, better than last week. Last week there was like hardly anything to pick from. So we have got a good list. Some new stuff here. So, all right, Josh, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. All right. Let's see if you can get it perfect anytime soon, or if you stay around 8 or 9, that's good too. That's kind of been your average lately. All right, our first one, I believe you talked about recently, Outlander, Blood of My Blood. This is the spinoff, right?
I'm going to have to say waste.
No. It's a waste for you, but
yeah, it was a waste
no.
for me.
Base 74. These change a lot though, so I don't know. But currently, when I wrote these all down, this is a 74. Okay. Again, I always try to pick ones you at least are aware of. I think you talked about this one also. The Twisted Tale of Amanda Knox. Did you watch this?
I watched the first episode.
Okay. Couldn't remember if you talked about this or not, but
Also, I watched the first episode of that Outlander. Didn't care for either one of them.
okay.
I'm going to say waste on this as well.
No. Dang. I mean, it's 62, but it is based right now. So, not a great start.
No, it's not.
All right. This one I was aware of. I have not checked out yet. The Rainmaker, season 1.
Yeah, I have not.
It's like it's on USA or something weird. But anyway, I was just interested because we covered it when we were covering Francis Ford Coppola, the film, and now it's a TV show. So, what do you think?
It's both based on the same book.
Yeah, I'm assuming. Yeah. I think The only person I recognized in it was John Slattery, whatever his name is from Mad Men.
Mm-hmm.
So
He's in the show.
yes.
I have no idea. I'll say based.
Yeah, 82. These are tricky though, because a lot of times, like when they try to do, well, I shouldn't say a lot, but it's very mixed normally. Can either be good or really bad when they try to put out a TV version of a film, or specifically a film, I would say, and try to make a remake of a TV version. Okay. Next up is The Runarounds, season 1. I didn't know what this was at first, but this is the creator of the Outer Banks new show. It's about a band. It looks bad to me, but looks bad. But
I didn't know it was this guy. I saw it. It's on Amazon, though.
Yes.
That's weird. It's not on Netflix.
yeah. But I didn't like Outer Banks either, and that did really well.
I'm going to say based.
Yes, 76. Yeah, people like whatever this person, whoever created it. They like this stuff. Okay. Next up, Invasion season 3, which I think is a terrible show. But
I'm going to say based.
No,
Really?
this is for season 3. I because I don't know if like overall it is a based, but currently for season 3, the new season, it is probably on the line, but no, it's a waste. 54. Yeah. I was hoping this show would maybe be better now. I don't know. Do you still watch it?
I never watched any of it.
Okay. It was bad. I watched the beginning. And it
I
was
have a friend that says it's good.
That's why I was wondering if it got better by season 3, but season 1's not good. But I don't know. It's a waste right now. Let's see. All right. We are halfway through now. Yeah. Not doing so hot right now, Josh.
No, I'm not.
We'll see. Back half. Let's see how you do. This next one is a sick show that I was wondering why it's trending, but I see it's on Netflix now. That's why. Sneaky Pete. Which was this is strange because this was an Amazon original.
Yeah.
When it came out. And I don't know why it's on Netflix now. But
All
good
right.
though, because I love this show. I shouldn't say love, but I really liked it when it came out. But this was like early Amazon originals.
Yeah.
But no one watched it then, I don't think.
I'm going to say based.
Yeah. 91. Very high.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you ever watch it?
Nope.
This was like when they were doing their like pilots. Remember that on Amazon?
I remember.
And then it got picked up just like Maisel. Yeah. I'm glad people are watching it now.
I'm not like, I feel like there's something, I will say, just,
Yeah.
there's something about a lot of the Amazon originals, especially early on. They're just like, they felt like made for TV stuff.
Yeah, a lot of them
Even
were high
Maisel,
budget.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
But
like
that
just a
maybe they
look.
did that on purpose because they only were doing a pilot just to keep costs down, and then
No, well,
you know, and then if it gets picked up or if they decide to do more, then they can.
I mean,
up
I
the
say
budget.
all Maisel the whole way through. Like the cinematography is not good. The like there's it's pretty low budget.
Costume and set design though I think is great because it really looks like the time period.
Those they do get a job on. Yeah. But anyway, so
okay. Really? So even like the final season still doesn't look good, like cinematography? Wow.
No.
Okay.
There's some like atrocious like outdoor stuff where they like didn't even diffuse the sun and people are like over like
Whoa. Okay.
yeah, like there's like bad stuff in there.
That's weird.
But I like it because of the writing and the characters.
Oh yeah. I love that show. What about that new show that she did that you mentioned? Does that look better? The like ballet?
Maybe,
no, not ballet.
Yeah,
What is
it was ballet. Yeah, ballet. I didn't watch the whole thing. I watched a couple episodes. Yeah, I'd say better. Yeah.
Okay.
That one actually was on Amazon, right? As well.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah, it's
I mean,
still
it's like,
Amazon. Yeah.
But it's not like, I mean, like like obviously like Rings of Power and what was the one we were just talking about, the Fallout, like those look great, like, and so like it's not like they haven't put anything out that, but it's like there's even the
honestly,
the
even
Summer I Turned Pretty, like that stuff actually looks decent too.
I think The Boys looks really great.
The Boys looks good too.
Yeah.
The Boys looks good, but there was just like, especially early on,
right,
which was what I was pointing, because this was like just stuff like was.
Well, I wonder. I mean, I didn't really pay attention to it too much, and I haven't seen it in a long time. But I wonder how Sneaky Pete looks then, because that would have been around the same time. Well, anyway, it's very popular now. It's probably on the Netflix top 10. I haven't looked recently.
Sorry for the side tangent.
No, that's all right. It's all good. All right. Speaking of Amazon, there's another one. Upload, season 4, final like season, and it's like very short. So it's like, I guess they just wanted to end it.
Say Waste.
Correct. 48. Did you keep up with the show?
Mm-hmm.
It was not good.
Season 3 wasn't good.
Okay.
I'm planning on watching this just because I want to see how it ends.
You want to see how it ends? Yeah, I think it's only like 3 episodes. Very short final season.
I think it's 4, but 4? Yes.
Okay.
But like that means it's like 2 hours, because it's like.
Yeah. So it's like they want to do like a movie. Yeah.
Well, there's like 30 minutes.
Up.
So yeah. Because episodes are only on 30 minutes.
I remember liking season 1, but that's all I watched.
Season 1 was good. Season 2 was still good, and then season 3.
Okay.
And then like I was pushing through because I was like, well, this will probably end, and I thought that was it. I really did think that was it, and then I was like, wait, there's a season 4. And
yeah.
All
right. So speaking again of Amazon, Amazon's putting out a lot of stuff. And actually, like, good Amazon shows that I think look good also, but I could be wrong. You let me know. The Terminal List, Dark Wolf, which is the first spinoff to the Terminal List.
Okay. I've not seen the Terminal List, so.
Okay.
So I don't know anything about the Terminal List, Dark Wolf.
So you haven't seen either of these shows?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Nope. So I can't comment on how it looks.
Okay. Just think Lioness. Very similar to Lioness. Okay. I think Lioness I still like better, but I love Lioness. Mm-hmm. I think it elevates the military show, honestly.
But. We'll say it's based.
Yeah. Also, I should say, actually, I believe it's a prequel to Terminal List, but yes, based 82. So then, because that came out, our next one now trending, the Terminal List.
Yeah, and this has got to be based as well.
Yeah, this is very high. This is a 94.
I'll say like
people love this.
It's got to be rated high, and it's got to be doing well enough for them to make a spinoff.
Yeah. I mean, that's not all the case. They make spinoffs for other reasons. I don't know why, but some spinoffs of some bad stuff too. But I watched a little bit of. I didn't mention on the pod because I'm going to wait till I watch more of it. But I did watch a little bit of Dark Wolf, and I watched a little bit of Terminal List when it first came out. But it's been like 3 years now. I'm assuming they're doing a season 2. But yeah, all right, and then our final one, which we just talked about, The Paper, season 1.
Oh, what does the audience think?
Yeah.
We'll say based.
Yes, 75.
Oh, that high. Okay.
Yeah. I think it's about around where I should watch more of it though. I've only seen the first episode, but I thought it was better than I was expecting. But
that's fair, because I'd probably give it like a 6. Even based on the first episode.
I'll have to wait till we watch the whole thing. And then
but if I watch a little more, it might be higher. And this is the whole season.
Yes.
And it drops, so some people probably, so like if it picks up, and then it can easily move into a 7, almost an 8 by the end of it.
By the way, this is not really a spoiler, but just one thing I did really like, that very, very opening of The Paper. Like, we actually do get a little bit of like Scranton and the old building, like what's going on there, at least for a little bit, which is kind of cool to see.
The funniest stuff is Oscar being like, no.
Right. Well, then, and that's the only actual like kind of
connection.
carryover. Besides the documentary crew, is Oscar is working at this, which I wonder. I guess
how do you end up in Toledo?
right. I hope they explain it,
Yeah, I
like
think
why
at
he's
some
there.
point.
Yeah.
But I love the comment, and then they're like this. They're like, "Oh no, he signed a release that
Yeah.
we can
In 05, he's like, yeah, we can do this.
perpetual
Yeah.
release." That was funny.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, let's see.
Did you see the?
You did. You got
It's a
back
little lower
bit.
than you. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's lower than it had been.
Yeah, but you.
The 7's
Came
still
back
not
a little
bad, but I had been doing 8s and 9s.
Yeah.
Did you watch the you see that the after credit scenes they have on there? Because at the end of the episode 1, it's like him
When did you do
cussing Oscar, cussing him out to he's like, this won't be usable, and he's like saying,
Oh no, I did see that. Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, came back a little bit for that. A 7, not bad. Let us know how you did at home. Also, everyone, we will be back to movies. I don't know if you guys are going to do Based or Waste or
We're
not
not.
next week. Okay. All right. So, no Based or Waste next week, but then we'll be back to movies. That has been Based or Waste. Tune in not next week. Tune in 2 weeks. Can't do my normal sign off. That's all right. Now on to Alien.
All right. Alien Earth episode 5, in space, no one ... An outer space vessel in peril leads to a dangerous reckoning.
Yeah.
All right, so what do you think of this episode?
I think this is. So it felt the most like a alien film. Obviously, that was the goal of this episode, and especially the last 20 minutes. And aside from a lot of people making some really dumb decisions, which kind of always happens in alien movies, I think this is one of the best episodes of the season so far. But I really liked the first Alien film, and this felt a lot like it. So what'd you think of it?
I said this was a fun homage to the original Alien film.
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoyed it overall, even though it was a lot of fun, even though it doesn't move the plot forward hardly at all.
No.
It's pretty much pointless.
Yeah, it's just to see how or why the setup for the opening of the show.
Right.
Why it gets.
So my first question is, what if this was the pilot?
Yeah, why? Well, probably because they want to establish as a pilot in general, establish all these characters. Like if they did this first, people would just think, "Oh, we're getting a whole show of this," which would be cool. I'd be down for. But then I think people would be upset if the second episode would be,
Well,
So maybe that's why.
because this one, it ends the same place with what's his name getting into the.
I did like that we got to see the lead up to that, and actually knowing who that lady is that's like trying to get in while he's, Morrow's communicating with Mother and then escaping.
Yeah, Richa.
What's her name?
Richa Murjani is the actress name. Saverni is the name on the.
Okay.
Yeah, that was my next note. I was like, loved getting to see her more because I made this comment, I think, when we covered the first episode, but really liked her in Fargo, the most recent episode or season of Fargo, and I think she's also great in this. Like she's, it's just she was good in Never Have I Ever, but
also, I believe because it was bugging me for a second. I was like, where have I seen this person? Ragabi is in this.
that is her.
Yeah, because at first I was like, who is? I was
funny.
like, I know
I
this
was
is.
thinking that this morning,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, wait, isn't that?
I know. Yeah. Well, I was like, I've definitely seen this. And, we've seen Severance so much, and then I don't know if she's been in anything else that we've seen, but yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was her playing the scientist. Yeah, or which is kind of like a similar role then.
Yeah,
a little bit.
But although maybe don't just like eat have a sandwich just chilling there and eating while you're like, dude.
I think so. I mean, well,
Again, these are alien tropes. That's what I was saying. Like, all these people do a lot of dumb things, but
but I think it's normal. Like, so if you
well, I guess the people they pick for these crews also.
right, there's that level.
Yeah.
They're just like imagine this is if this is standard issue type of a ship that's like, just think of like a cargo carrier that's traveling the ocean or something right now, and you'd have people that like, and you're just like, hey, it's just a blue collar kind of job,
Right.
we're just gonna hire these different people, and or the same thing in like a a factory or something nowadays, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, and people make mistakes and people get lax because it's like, this is what we do all the time. It's so, even to us as viewers, it's like, oh, they're in space and there's these alien creatures and blah blah blah, but to them, if it's what they do all the time,
Right.
that's where the complacency and the normalization of things is where then you get lax and you make mistakes. And I think looking at it through that lens, I think it's pretty obvious because you're just like, this is what I do every day. I do this thing, I do that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Good point.
That didn't bother me as much. I feel like, I mean, obviously the amount of things that happen in like, each person making, it's like the worst case scenario of like you making this mistake and then someone else being lax on this thing and then someone else being lax on this thing. There's a snowball effect that leads to what everything happens here. But
yeah,
I think each one individually by themselves is plausible. And in that kind of scenario where you think about like the kind of human error that happens when, especially when you do something day in, day out.
For sure. Yeah. Also, I wanted to just shout out Morrow again because he was already one of my favorite characters, and I believe one of your favorite characters too. And we get a lot of him in this, and he was just awesome in this episode. So,
yeah, I think that's one of the few, because he's the surviving person for this.
Yeah.
So, any character development we get of him,
which
is
we
something
get,
that
you get something very important
which
about him.
That is something that can carry forward in the story, right? Which is like the few things that actually matter in this. But yeah, so we start out, on the ship. It's like flashback to the ship we saw on the pilot, and Mara gets woken up and shortly kind of figures out that there's some kind of he knows there was some kind of sabotage that happened because it's too coincidental that everything, the things got damaged. And then we, not too far in, find out that Boy Cavalier had made a deal with one of the other crew members.
Yeah.
That's supposedly in cryo. And I guess he's been waking himself out. I don't know how you do that, but like,
yeah, that wasn't explained, but
somehow he was getting out.
Yeah, he wasn't
secretly getting out, so they wouldn't suspect him.
Yeah.
But he basically said, "Hey, if you can do this and crash it over, have it land crash on my side, so we can get," which is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Then we get they know that their face huggers were loose, and then before we know it, two people are.
Yeah, we don't even get to see the captain ever because immediately they're like, "Captain's dead." Like, we don't even know. We don't get to see this person at all.
Yep. So then, but then the one that's still alive with the face hugger on it, they're like, "Oh, put him in cryo and freeze him until we get." Which I guess then doesn't freeze the face hugger, and so then it still breaks free, and we have a baby xenomorph running around, which is also funny because they're just like, "Oh, how big did they get?" Like it's just like, I don't know,
dude. It is like what I love about. I believe it's in the very first Alien movie. Yeah, the. I'm blanking on his name now, but the android, Bishop,
sounds right.
Uh, the way he explains the xenomorph like an unstoppable killing machine, because it's like not only that and the face huggers, but it's like no matter what you do, it's just like you're screwed, because you know, you see like even in this episode, any way of trying to like get rid of them, they either are tightening on the person if you mess them at all. If you cut them open, their blood is acid. Like, you know, it's just acid. So like you can't do with anything that way. It's just like, it's crazy. Like there's really no like way of
Yeah.
getting out of there alive. So it just, yeah, I think Bishop also said something like it's like a perfect specimen, like, which it kind of is. It's just like, there really is no flaws to this creature.
Yeah. So then we get a little bit of backstory of Morrow.
Yes, this is very important.
Yeah, where he's mourning his daughter. He has a, you know, kind of living with his grief.
Oh, is this when we see the flashback with his daughter?
Well,
Okay.
we're not going beat by beat everything.
Right.
Like, I'm just saying, like, we get it, and then we
Yeah.
get the flashback, and we learn different
but
things.
I like how it goes from that and then directly cuts to him reading the message, informing that she died in a fire that destroyed her home. And then it says her effects have been placed in storage for you on your return in 53 years. And I'm just hoping that we actually get to see that. Him actually go and see what that means.
Yeah.
Or what he does with it.
Well, that leads me to it's crazy how long they're gone.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess in the cryo, then they don't age.
Right. Which is, I mean, that was how it was in the movies as well.
No, I know. And so then, but then everyone's
Because it's
talking,
such a long voyage, they have to, go into cryo.
but they've talked about several times in this episode about the shares, right? And then, and it's like, because even that young guy, ends up dead, but that younger mechanical engineer, whatever he is, and he's like talking and kind of, and then the old guy's like, well, there's no one to go back to share it with. Like everyone's older and dead or whatever by the time we get back.
Good point.
And it's kind of, I don't know, it's just kind of crazy, like sad. Like if you had anybody you cared about and still committing to this mission, which they make it sound like it's by choice because they dangle the shares in front of you. And then,
but I think there's a lot of like, not only with Weyland-Yutani, but probably with the other ones as well. There's a lot of big, because of the big five and they control everything now. There's a lot, I'm sure, of manipulation going on too. And probably a lot of fine print that they're not aware of before going into these missions. I imagine there's a little bit of that too.
Yeah. We're just going to do biological. Is it what they say? Biological. He's like, I thought we were just doing biological things.
Right.
And just collecting rocks.
Yeah. A little bit different than rocks.
So then we get the different, and this stuff's I think it's done so well, like the infestation by the different like alien things, like the little tick thing, and seeing how it like was smart enough to like move the things so it could get out, and then just laid a bunch of eggs, dumped a bunch of tadpoles in the water, and then
that was
scurried
the
off.
stuff in the water in his water when he drinks it. Yeah, crazy.
Yeah. And then also the eyeball thing, which was like trying to warn her, tapping it, like, because we saw in the previous episode, like it's highly intelligent.
Yeah.
So
might not be the most evil out of all of them.
right. Though then he's smart enough to get himself out.
Right.
And then he later possesses the one guy, which then leads me to then the stuff with the xenomorph. And seeing that thing fight the xenomorph in the human body was also kind of cool because then it's like, because you think, well, there's got to be other things out there that are, more native to fight the xenomorph, right?
Right.
Like, I mean, just like, a lion or a tiger, like they're pretty strong, but doesn't mean they can't be taken out by a herd or some, like if the right thing happens, right? So it's gotta be, it's gotta be something out there that can kind of at least hold its own against the xenomorph. And
Right, which that was to my point is we haven't seen anything yet, but yeah, it is interesting. This is my final note: is seeing this eyeball creature. It almost does embed itself into the xenomorph, or embeds it in some way, and I'm wondering like what happens if that happens with the xenomorph. Like, yeah, like to your point, like can this thing actually win, or like it's like an even more powered xenomorph? Like that's insane because I don't think that's possible.
More intelligent.
But yeah, like that's crazy. But anyway, I was thinking that though. That's because it almost gets there.
Yeah.
It almost does it.
Which, eventually ends up in the cat.
Yep.
Which is where we find it in episode 1 or 2, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I will say though, I feel like, and this is to my point earlier, which won't come out this together, but when we were talking about the film earlier, it's like sometimes seeing things in its entirety loses, and I feel like the xenomorph is just not as scary
In this,
well, just when you see it full.
I agree.
And it's like, I think it's always better when you don't see the whole thing.
Also, my only complaint with the xenomorph in the show, because I like that a lot of times it looks like it's practical and it looks like someone's in it, like like they did in the original films. But sometimes it looks a little too dry. It's supposed to be really slimy and wet, always, just like in the movies. And sometimes it looks like it's not in this. Not sure why. Yeah, so that's my only thing that makes it not look as good to me. But still, we talked about it in the very beginning when we're covering the show. I am glad and kind of impressed how much they are letting all these creatures be in the show and not just holding it back like a lot of shows would, Yeah. So I appreciate that we're seeing a lot of these different species. And we get a lot of good, just like we would in an alien film, we get a lot of good deaths in this episode.
Yeah, because then we get then the guy that drinks the water, they take him into the med and then bay, and then we've got Ragabi and
Ragabi,
somebody else, like, and then like they're cutting them open to kick out the ticks, and then they spit out, so the ticks even have like some kind of poisonous gas, which you hadn't seen that yet till this episode, even though we saw them in the pilot episode doing something different. Get confirmation it's going to crash land.
Yes.
Then we get where Rika Morani's character, interacts with the xenomorph there. Kind of, she gets kind of saved when the eyeball thing uses the person, but then still kind of catches up to her. But this is the one where I was like, there's no way she's outrunning that thing, and she outruns them like for a while.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's like supposed to be right there behind her. So that was kind of silly, but then, like you said, it comes full circle. You were talking about earlier, and she is right there at the door, knocking in. Of course, at this point, it definitely has more weight because you know the characters and stuff.
Oh yeah,
than it did in the first time. But still, he doesn't let her in. Mara doesn't. She agreed to it because remember she was in front of Mother and
yes,
and it. Like there was, I love the earlier on when think the two mechanics are down below trying to fix the problem, and there's the scene of the chain coming down that looks like a classic scene with the tail.
Mm-hmm.
But then they flip it around, you don't see the silhouette anymore, and you see it's just a chain. You're like, oh,
That was good.
yeah. There's a couple other things like that I didn't write down, but that was good. And then we, once again, the goofy thing, we end on a Smashing Pumpkins song.
Yeah, I was wondering this time. I'm like, oh, this is one that Josh should be aware of at least.
Yeah.
This is
Which made me remember
Cherub Rock by Smashing Pumpkins. Yeah.
Which made me remember. I like the Smashing Pumpkins. I haven't listened to them in a while.
Hell yeah.
But also, this doesn't
not
fit.
for the show, though. I know.
It doesn't fit. No. It's like, why are they keep doing this?
I don't know.
Why do they keep doing this?
I know.
And we didn't get did we get the flashback opening credit? I don't think we did because this was like a flashback. Yeah, because it's already a flashback.
I don't think so.
There's no previously on needed because it's.
Yeah, I think this is supposed to be a special episode. Yeah. Yeah, it didn't even do the slow alien Earth.
I don't think it did.
Not that I remember, but
with the music building. So where do you think go from here? Like what value? So other than knowing a little backstory on Morrow, and then just learning that this was a sabotage intentionally done.
We got 3 more episodes.
Yeah. But yeah, like what, other than just it's fun to watch, but I mean, I feel like some were repeated, some of them weren't shots that were in that were in the pilot episode.
Mm-hmm.
But there were some that weren't. Oh, I forgot, the creepy Asian dude, what the heck is his deal?
Not sure.
And isn't he an android? I thought he was the android on board. They don't mention it here, but in the pilot, didn't they?
I think he's an android. I mean, he was definitely acting like an android.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Yeah, he was a little too
weird.
Yeah, even for I don't know. I don't really know what to expect for the final 3 episodes.
It's like,
besides Wendy and explaining a little bit more how she's
right, and then does this connect anymore? Like it's like that's kind of like, what's the purpose of showing this whole thing? Is where I'm.
I don't know, because the end of the last episode was we ended on Weyland Yutani, didn't we? Right?
Yeah. Trying to remember now.
Yeah. Because that's when we learned also about Morrow, that he was saved as a kid.
Well, that's in this
by
episode,
the company.
Yeah.
Oh, that was in this episode?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Yeah. I don't know. I really don't know what to expect. What do you think for the final 3?
No, I mean, that's what I was asking, because to me, I'm trying to make sense of why this episode was here.
Oh, it doesn't need to be anything more than I'm pretty sure Noah Hawley just wanted to do an alien movie. Seriously, I think that's
okay. I mean,
which they could have just hired him to do an alien movie if he really wanted to,
Yeah, maybe.
But maybe he will now, though. Maybe he'll do an actual alien movie. I don't know.
Maybe he won't want to, though, after doing this.
Yeah, that's true. Because actually, speaking of that, I just found out that Fede Alvarez, who did Romulus, the most recent one, I didn't even know was planning on doing another alien movie, but now is not. So there's no director for the next alien movie. So get Noah Hawley. I don't know. No, honestly, Ridley Scott should just do one more. That'd be sick.
Yeah. Well, any other thoughts on this?
No, but I am looking forward. I'm looking forward to the final 3 episodes. But I wanted to ask you also, you still feeling about the same? Because you said this show still you don't love. I mean, you do like it, but it's not like you mentioned before. It's like that. This episode,
and it is because it's so disconnected. It's hard from the other ones, but I think this episode, though, from that standpoint, I think it was fine. Like, I think it was good. So, like, whatever the thing that was weird with, like, the storytelling and the other parts, it's, like, kind of like not making me completely connect or love it, I guess, whatever you want to call it. This, like, I thought was good overall from like, that standpoint. But then, like I said, I don't understand why we needed this again. Like, you could have easily figured out a different way to get a little flashback of, so we know the info that he actually sabotaged it. Like, you know, that could be a freaking 2-sentence dialogue between him and, like, that bodyguard.
Honestly, I don't think we need it. I think he just wanted to do it.
Yeah. And
honestly.
so that's, and go for him, like, good for him, like, you know, but all in all, it's still, I haven't changed, because I don't think this episode changes that for me.
Yeah.
Because it, unless it's like some revelational thing that connects back to it that we didn't think about right now, these last 3 episodes, and then they're like, oh my gosh, you know, but I don't think so.
See?
Yeah. So, but I'm excited to get back to the main story.
Yeah.
And with our hybrids.
Yes.
All right. Well, let us know your thoughts on Alien Earth in general, this episode also. So you can do that by emailing us at feedback@screentimepod.com, or leave a comment or DM. We'd really appreciate all of you that like and subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube. Or you can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. And if you'd like, you can follow me at jyoungbar on Instagram.
And I'm at Jared Youngbar.
All right. We'll catch you guys next time.